Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to do something different, something more lifestyle appropriate. And the thing is that I know that for a lot of you, working from home is a new thing because of the quarantine. But for me, something that I've been doing for the past 3 years, then I did for a period of time work for someone else, different type of part-time jobs. But overall, all of my life since I finished going to college, I've been working for myself and I've been working and working on my own time. That means that I've made mistakes when it comes to working in my home and that I've been less productive at some points in my life and then I've been more productive in other points in my life. And right now, I feel like I can give you at least 10 tips for you to work from home and being productive. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. My first tip is to have a routine. For me, this has been important morning and night, but my morning routine is my favorite. I wake up, I make my bed, then I drink a glass of water, I will go in the shower or work out depending on the day. Then I will work out, go in the shower and get ready for the day. When you have an office job, you go and do a lot of things, have breakfast and stuff before going to your job, but you get ready and then you go there, you say hi to your coworkers, and then you get a cup of coffee and sit on your desk. So having a routine is one of the things that will help you be more productive. If you just wake up and let everything go with the flow, then you will not know where to start when it comes to your job, even if it's at home. Plan ahead and take into account your daily task. So every day, I've told you guys before, I have a planner. So every day at night, I will plan my next day. I have a bi-monthly schedule with what I do on each day of the week. And that schedule helps me organize everything and helps me having tasks to focus on each day. That way I can have my priorities straight and then going to work knowing what I need to do that day. Even if I have other things to do, if I get those accomplished, that would be a good productive day. So having a schedule, and if you're working from home, your regular job and you only have to sit on the computer, that's good. But if you're starting your own business and working from home, then that's what I mean with creating a schedule for you. I have basically on Mondays, I do film YouTube videos, then I edit them, then I do thumbnails for the YouTube videos, and then I divide those tasks. And then I have creating content for my Instagram for styling. Then on Tuesday, I will create content for my Jordana Vargas makeup Instagram. And then I also on that day have to film an IGTV and edit it. And then I also have meetings that day with people that I always meet up once a week. So I have every day of the week scheduled. Even Sundays, I have them marked as my day off. So if you're a workaholic or if you're unorganized, then that doesn't matter. Just create a schedule for yourself. It will help you, if you're a workaholic, to stop working when you need to stop working. And it will also help you to know your task for the day. Remember that if you accomplish the 4 things or the 3 things that were your priorities that day, that means that your day is set and that the rest of the things, the to-dos that came up within that day, unless they are urgent, you can fulfill them throughout the week. Get ready for work and make your bed. I told you guys about my morning routine, but I didn't go into specifics. The fact that I make my bed is the first task of the day that I accomplish. When I accomplish that task, I feel like my bed is clean, that I'm already up, and that I'm ready to start my day. That's one thing that I can check off my habit trackers, and that's one thing to check off my to-do list. Every time I check one thing of my to-do list that I already finished, that gives me a strength to move on to another task, and that motivates me to keep going during the day. For me, I'm an image consultant, I'm a makeup artist, and I work from home, so I don't see clients every day, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna work on my PJs. Sometimes I'm in loungewear, that means that I'm comfortable. Sometimes my loungewear is just a flowery dress that's flowy, but even when I'm comfortable, I'm put together. Getting ready for your job, getting ready for your day will make you more productive. If you are working from your bed that you didn't make in the morning and you're working on PJs, your mood is gonna be completely different. Remember that what you wear will affect the way you think, the way you act, and the way everybody around you will take you in and will react towards you. And it will also affect the way you feel. So three of those four things that affect you regarding on getting ready or wearing something or looking put together affect you. They don't affect everyone else but you. So you have to be in the right mindset to work every day, even if it's from home. If you are feeling lazy and you dress up lazy and you don't get ready, not even put a tinted moisturizer or lipstick or anything on, then you'll feel sleepy throughout the day and you'll not be as productive as you could be. Put your phone into airplane mode or the not disturb mode. You can just choose the little moon or the airplane mode, and that will help you focus on a task. I love putting times to my task, but what I hate is when my phone start buzzing or start vibrating and then I feel like I have to answer it right away. When it's in the airplane mode or no disturb mode, that way when I have a break, because you guys need to learn to have breaks in between tasks, then when you are on a break, you can just remove the little moon or just check your phone. You will see that when you do this, you forget about it and you focus more on a task, and that way you are more productive and get things done quicker. So for me, that's a must, because one of the things that I started struggling the most was with my phone. Grabbing my phone because my mom texted me or my brother texted me or a client texted me. That just leads me to scrolling on Instagram, leads me to just Google stuff, just to window shop on my favorite websites. So just put your cell phone aside and then grab it in between breaks when you're stretching, when you're just standing up for a little bit and you're just drinking water or whatever. And drinking water is a must for me. I didn't put it on the tips, but it's just something that I always do when I'm working, because it also makes my metabolism go faster, and being hydrated leads me to be more awake. Hand in hand with what I just said, put a time on it. So if you have this task, for me it's editing a video. I know that it will take me, depending on the video, about 2 hours at least, or 4 hours. So I will set a time that every 2 hours I will just stand up, take a break, drink water like I said before, and then I will go back and watch the video with new eyes. But I have these 4 hours to focus on that task. I don't like taking long hours like this, but I know when I'm editing it takes longer. But for example, emails, checking emails and answering to emails, or just erasing emails and not letting my inbox get out of hand, then I will take 30 minutes in the morning to do that. Then in the afternoon, then I will have 1 hour or 2 hours to create content. So I will have 1 hour to write down the content, and then 1 hour to plan the pictures for that content that I'm gonna post. So when I have that timetable, sometimes I even time it on my Apple Watch. I put a timer on it, and then when that beeps, I know I'm getting away from that task for a little bit, unless it's an urgent thing that I really need to finish. If I didn't finish, I keep going a little bit more. But if I can, I just stop right there, take a break and focus on something else, so that my mind doesn't get overwhelmed and I don't get bored that way. But it's important for you to time it, and that will make you more productive. If you time your tasks, then you will finish them quicker than you thought. When I don't time them, I can take all day, and sometimes I don't even accomplish what I needed to accomplish that day. So that's a tip that has been helpful for me when I wanna just make myself be way more productive than I usually am. My tip number 6 is write down what you don't wanna forget. Along the day, things will come up. My mom will tell me to send her an email for our company. Then my brother will tell me to send numbers for something that my mom will need because he handles her finances. Then my husband will tell me that we need to order food for our dogs, or stuff from our house, stuff from my business. It's just stuff that I need to accomplish throughout the week, and that has a certain timeline. That's why my planner is everything to me. So I have a little notepad that I bought at TJ Maxx, and over there I write things that I need to organize at night when I'm planning the next day. And if I have my planner right away, I can just write them down. But if not, I will write them on my phone if I'm out and about, or I will write them on the little to-do notepad. And those tasks, I will organize them throughout the week, depending on if they're priorities, if they're urgent, or if they're just things that can get done any day of the week. I will plan accordingly. Another thing that happens when I don't write down what I need to write down is that not only I forget about the things, is that during the day, if I don't write them down, I have them on my mind. So they're taking space from the tasks that I need to do. When I write something down and I know that it needs to get done, I already planned it or I already wrote it. I'm not gonna forget, so I forget about it on my mind. And then I'm just focused on the task for the day. And that for me makes me more productive. So I always write down what needs to be written down that I don't want to forget. And that way I can take it out of my mind and just accomplish what I need to accomplish. My clients a lot of time, or people that know me, tell me, I don't know how you do it. I don't know why you're always so put together. For them, it seems like my day is longer than theirs. And the truth is that it is not. It's just what I want it to be. We all have the same amount of hours in a day. One thing that helps me a lot is that, and this didn't come easy. I was one of those people that made long lists, is to have a small list to fulfill. So small lists are key. If I have 20,000 tasks in one day, I'm not gonna finish it and I'm gonna get frustrated. So what I do is on my planner, I can even have different to-do lists on different days, and those are a big to-do list for my entire week. And my priorities, which are the things that I have on my bi-monthly schedule, those are the things that I really need to do each day no matter what. So those small lists that I put on each day, if I accomplish 2, 3, or 5, or 4, then I'm good. I'm good. Because I always have to organize them, taking into account if they're priorities or if they're urgent or if they're just to-dos that can handle me moving them throughout the week and accomplishing them throughout the week. So just create a small list for each day, and that way you can accomplish most of the things that you set up yourself to do, and that way you don't feel bad at the end of the day and you were the most productive. Also, don't punish yourself. I'm a perfectionist, and perfectionist only means that we're insecure about something. Being a perfectionist doesn't mean that you're better than anyone. It means that you set up a standard for yourself that's higher, and not for a good reason. It comes more from fear than anything else. You have a fear of failing that's just really inside of you. So being a perfectionist is not a great thing. Being someone that's productive and that has goals in mind, that's a better thing, but you have to also know when to stop. You have to also know when not to punish yourself. I work in a creative business. I have to do videos. I have to come up with ideas. I have to come up with things that I want to release or launch that my clients will appreciate because of my content. And I have to create content almost every single day for my social media, for my job. Basically, I have to create. I have to wear outfits that talk about me, but also make people wanna not to dress like me, but I want people to see that they can be a better version of themselves and just communicate better through their clothing and through their appearance. So for me, I have to create all day. And that means that sometimes I get blocked and sometimes I don't know what to write, and sometimes I feel upset and I don't want to take pictures when I need to take pictures. I try to only focus on accomplishing those 3 things that I set for myself, but I've had days where I don't accomplish even those tasks. So when I don't, I try to not feel bad about it and just move on and not punish myself. If I didn't get through them that day, I will get through them another day. And that's why I have 2 days in my schedule that are movable. That means that I have a task in the morning, and then the afternoon is just to fulfill tasks that I wasn't able to accomplish throughout the week for one reason or another. So if you set up your schedule right, you will set up yourself for success, and just don't punish yourself. You will get it done because this is a job that you like. Hopefully, this is a job that you love, hopefully. So you will get it done when it needs to get done. It's just that you're not in the same mood always. And remember also, because don't take that too seriously as well, that your mood will make everything work in a certain way. Because if you're frustrated and then you do nothing all week, then that will come and bite you in the butt. You need to have a mindset in which it doesn't matter what I feel, it matters that I have discipline and try to accomplish everything. But then if you're having an off day that you accomplish a few things, but you had an overwhelming amount of work or whatever, then it doesn't matter if you didn't get everything done that needed to be done. So just be calm and enjoy the process and just breathe. For me, it's really important to do this, because if not, I tend to overwork myself and I start to become unhappy even doing what I love. So that's a tip that has been really helpful. Just breathe and stay calm and don't punish yourself. Know your workday schedule. And I've been talking about schedule in different ways: timing, task, then bi-monthly schedule, then different tasks for a different day. But this is one that I usually don't do that much, and I think when I do it, it makes me happier and more productive, and it makes me less tired. You have to have a schedule for your day. For example, 8 to 5, 9 to 7, whatever it is, because we have a different type of job maybe. For me, not to overwork myself, I do my morning routine, I meditate, I work out, I do everything, I get ready, take the time that I want to do my makeup. That's something that I love. And then what I do is I start my working day. I sit at a table, then I have a break for lunch, and I know this timing. I know that sometimes it will change depending if I have appointment with my clients, but I will start to cook at one point on the day. Then I will eat, then I will go back to work, and then I know I'll finish my day sort of at 5 or 6 or 7 at night. Like I said, I haven't been good about this, but when I am, I feel less tired because I tend to overwork myself. So just put a schedule for your day, and that way you'll have a time to breathe and you have a time to just go back and stand back and then be more creative the next day or be more productive the next day. You have to rest. Resting is part of the deal when you work at home. Sometimes we forget about that because we work in the same place that we rest, but you have to just put your mind to it and just stop at one point and then start all over the next day. And then my last but not less important tip is just have a place where you work in your house. Just even now, if you're working from home and it's only temporary, have an office desk like I do, or have a little office that's your space that you can switch your mindset when you sit on that place. It's gonna be a desk, it's gonna be an office, it's gonna be some place where you're calm and you can be at peace. I have an office outside my bedroom, but it's big and my dogs are always there and they're always wanting to lick me, say hi, whatever, and I don't have AC. So right in my bedroom, I tried this out first because some people can't work in their bedroom because they tend to go to bed. For me, I set up a desk office and then I put some stuff on the wall that I can pin things that I need to do. I have my dream board right there. I have my stickers, my planners, my markers. Have everything set up for success. Keep it organized. I have to organize it every day because it motivates me to work when it's organized. It doesn't matter if I'm gonna make it a mess throughout the day. I have to have my space, my working space organized for me to be more productive. And I have everything that I need there. I have my chargers for my computer, my charger for my phone. I have everything that I need for me to be successful at what I'm doing. So for me, this is an important tip. So have a space where you feel like you're going to your office. And that space should not be fancy, it should be efficient, and it should have the supplies that you need to work with to accomplish your task throughout the day. So that's it for this video, you guys. I think that's everything. I told you like a PS, you need to drink water, of course. I don't drink coffee, but if you drink coffee, you can have a pot of coffee ready in the morning. And then one thing that I do that changes my mindset and that makes me better, and that when I don't do it, I see a difference, is I take time to meditate each morning. I do have Audible, or I do have the Tone It Up app, and then they have meditations. I sometimes, if I don't want to do a huge long meditation, I can do a short one, a 5-minute one, a 7-minute one. But it will help me breathe first thing in the morning, and it will just help me have a better view of my world and not get as overwhelmed as I would if I didn't do it throughout the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is something different from me, but a lot of people have been asking me. I'm gonna do this video in Spanish as well to post it on my IGTV. And that's it, you guys. I love you. For an emoji today, let's just put an emoji that reminds you of productivity. And let me know how working from home has been for you. If you're happy, if you're not. I think if you appreciate it, it can be a great thing. I truly love working from home. So that's it, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Remember to leave the emoji and whatever you want to see next on my channel below. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.